Alright, so as you can tell from the disclaimers I put in front of this video, as well as the title, we're going to be talking about other YouTubers today, which is something I've never really done before. I highly encourage you to please watch this entire video before leaving any comments down below. And of course, like the disclaimers say, please do not go to any of these channels I show in this video and spread hate and be a fucking asshole. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to look at this content, talk about it, analyze it, and I'm going to tell you why I think it is contributing to the cheating problem we have here today in Counter-Strike 2. So the first thing I want to do today is be transparent with you guys. I feel like being transparent is very important, very good thing to do. So if you go back on my channel, probably 7-8 years ago, I have created a video called Why I Have a Vac Ban or something along those lines. Yes, I have a Vac Ban on Steam. And I'll give you a brief explanation why. Modern Warfare 2 2009 version, not the most recent of course, because this was 7 or 8 years ago. I downloaded a program or cheat exe file that unlocked everything. The reason I did this, and a few of my friends did this as well, is so we could have every weapon unlocked during private matches, because in Modern Warfare 2 2009 on PC, at least, I don't know about consoles, when you're in private matches, you don't have everything unlocked until you hit the right level for it. So we use that to mess around in private matches. With that being said, we're going to transition into when I think cheating is okay. One of the reasons I wanted to talk about my Vac Ban right there and mention that, not only to be transparent, but to say that I don't think it's bad if you use cheats and hacks when you're in private matches with your friends or facing other hackers or whatever. I don't think using it in private matches is bad at all. In fact, I would say that's completely fine. If you're going to download hacks and use it in private matches with your friends, have some fun, fuck around, wall hacks, aimbot, whatever, that's fine. Completely fine. It's when you bring it into public matchmaking and potentially ruin the game for people that are just trying to chill out, man. Coming home from work after a long day, you know, that's what I do. I come home, I'm tired, I just want to play some Counter-Strike and have a fair, good time. That's when it's bad. That's when you're ruining things for other people, and I don't think it's okay, and I don't think you should bring cheats into public lobbies. And I feel like game companies need to start doing a way better job at handling that and getting these hackers out of public matches. With that, I will say Valve is a big part of why this is the problem. It doesn't really seem like they're anti-cheat. It does a goddamn thing, really, against a lot of this stuff. I play a lot of Counter-Strike 2. I'm not very high ranked, as you can see. I'm not that great of a player, which is fine. But yeah, I've ran into some obvious cheaters myself, and I've seen quite the amount of videos on YouTube. I think Valve is part of the problem. I really hope that Valve will, at some point, decide to make things better for us people who just want to play the damn game without any alterations or third-party programs. And I really hope they do that. I really wanted to say that. I really hope Valve will kind of step it up and start, you know, addressing the cheating issue a little more seriously. Another thing I want to mention is, you know, like, I don't want to spread hate or anything. I completely understand why these YouTubers make videos showcasing cheats, playing with cheats, getting, you know, sponsorships from cheats. I completely get it. It's a community. You know, there are people out there that want to cheat in video games, be it because they feel like they're bad at the game and they don't see any other way to perform, and they get cheats so they perform better instantly, or people that just want to cheat in general. They just want to do it. They want to always win. You know, it's hard to say exactly why people cheat, but there is a definitive community out there that wants these cheats, and it's a community that, you know, you can get views off of. You can get sponsorships from these companies that make the cheating engines and programs, and you can get AdSense money for getting views. I mean, I completely get it. You know, I understand that it is kind of like a community that you can fill as a content creator, but it's also not good for the game. It's not good for the player base of the game. It's not good for the people that just want to play the game legitimately. And I'd even say to these content creators that just because you're making cheating content, I'm not saying you're a terrible YouTuber. In fact, I feel like a lot of these guys that showcase cheats could make completely different content and still kill it on YouTube. You know, I'm not a very good content creator. I have things I'm good at, things I'm bad at, but I feel like some of these people, they're not bad content creators. They're just unfortunately contributing to the cheating problem in Counter-Strike 2. I really feel like they could branch out, do other content, and still kill it like they are right now. But I completely understand. They get sponsors from the game companies, or not the game companies. That would be something. But they get sponsorships from the companies or people that develop these cheats. And of course, AdSense and people clicking on it because they want cheats. They're fed up with getting killed in Counter-Strike and they want cheats. I completely understand that. And I'm sure there's people out there too that make videos on these cheats specifically just to bring awareness to it. They might not even show how to get them. They might not even show any of that kind of stuff. But I have seen, and like I'm going to showcase here in a moment, they go into premiere mode or public matchmaking, and that just sucks for the other players, dude. That just really sucks for the other players in general. And I will say, one of the main channels I'm going to focus on here, NoHyper, does make videos where it's just hacker versus hacker, which again, like I said earlier, I think that's completely fine. I think taking your cheats into a private game, going against another hacker or your friends or whatever, I think that's fine. But when he's doing videos going into premiere mode or doing a series where he's trying to get banned and matchmaking using cheats on people that are just trying to enjoy the fucking game, that's not cool, man. That is not cool at all. I think I've hit all the points I want to talk about here. Now I would like to just showcase some of this content to you and kind of talk a little bit more why I think it's contributing to the cheating problem in Counter-Strike 2. Alright, so we are here on the YouTube homepage. I'm in an incognito tab right now just for the purpose of this video, so that's why the homepage has a wide variety of different content on it right now. But I've highlighted 3 YouTubers in my title. NoHyper, which is the main one I found, TabzWare, and ExLoader. But what we're going to do here is we're going to type in CS2 cheats and see, as you see, there's already, obviously he will want the cheats. We'll do download, kind of see what that brings up. There's a bunch of different people. TabzWare is one that I have mentioned in my title, and you can see they get a lot of views. 11,000 views is quite a big number of people. ExLoader is another one that I've showcased as well in my title. NoHyper was the first one I found. I think I was fed up one day dealing with some bullshit in Counter-Strike. So I was like, are people, showcasing this stuff on YouTube? Is there like a content market for this? And this is what I found. I found NoHyper.
Yo, what is going on?
I'll mute that for right now. Again, I don't want to spread hate to any of this stuff. I don't want to do that. But as you can see, his about page is here. I post weekly CS2 cheating videos, everything from legit cheating to hacker versus hacker. Again, I think hacker versus hacker is fine to do. I don't see a problem with that. It's going into public matchmaking that I feel is a problem. He also has a second channel where he's a beginner CSGO movie maker. I would suggest everybody go to that because that kind of goes into that point I made earlier that these kind of YouTubers can make other kinds of content and still do very well. And so I'm sure this is a very, very good CSGO movie making channel right here. But going to his videos, we have this one. This is the one that I first watched that caught my eye, where he is bringing cheats into premiere mode. This is his CS2 legit cheating video. We're going to get some advertisements, so we're going to mute that and let that play. But he's, says what the cheat is. He also has the website to it right here. Merch and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, they are making money off this. I completely understand the drive to do it. Completely understand that. You're gonna find varying comments in this. People that have said this way you'll never feel the enjoyment of actually improving and getting better at the game. He looks exactly how I expected him to. Can see through walls and saying that stuff and trash talking silver players. Why not just get good at the game instead of cheating? But you also have people that are like, hey, give me a cheater tier list. There are people in here that are legitimately watching these videos to get the best cheats they can in Counter-Strike. So just to kind of play this dude's video here, it's of course all falls under fair use. I'm using this for fair use purposes, educational purposes, I guess you could say. But as you can see, he does have walls. He's using walls, which is already a big unfair advantage to everyone on the enemy team. You might not be performing super great, but still that's a pretty unfair advantage. You could give call outs to your teammates where people are. It's this just isn't cool, man. I don't think this is cool to do. Now, if this was a video where you were in a private match with your friends or another hacker dude, that'd be fine. I wouldn't be making this right now. But this is in a public lobby, legit cheating. I just think that's fucked up. I really do.
Around like that.
We'll play some sound.
Oh, yeah, I kind of just wanted to revisit it. This video. Oh my god.
Just unfair advantage, you know, against other players. Like if I was playing against this dude, and he had walls, and he was hitting some wacko shit on me, it'd irritate me. It would suck the fun out of the game. It wouldn't be fun anymore. So this is NoHyper. Again, I don't want to spread any hate. I really think this is contributing to having so many cheaters in Counter-Strike. I mean, he's doing showcases, first looks, every CS2. I mean, it's all here. I mean, you can go to this channel yourself and see everything I'm seeing right now. So we'll just take a look at the other two channels that I mentioned in my title. Of course, there's many more out there, but this is ExLoader. This guy's pretty blatant about it. CSGO cheats, hacks, free CSGO, blah, blah, blah. All here in his about page. You get the most clicks, most likely, as you can on his videos. It's a bit of a smaller channel, more my level here. As you can see, just showcasing how to get all these cheats, even for Counter-Strike 1.6, is in here as well. It's all here, just like NoHyper. People can find this through keywords, looking up CSGO cheating. Some of these videos have quite a bit of views. Can you imagine having 1,000 people with cheats in Counter-Strike 2 from watching one of these videos? That sucks, dude. That really sucks for the legit players. So we got 17,000 views. Obviously, not every single person that's watching these videos are downloading the cheats, but just imagine if they were. 17,000 people on the player base now had cheats, and it sucks, man. I wish that this wasn't such a problem, but I really do feel like this is contributing to the problem. And the last one here that I mentioned on my title is TabzWare. He has here in his bio that he makes videos on third-party assistance. That's way too nice of a term. Just call it what it is: cheats and hacks, unfair advantages. That's what it's called. Content's not for everyone, so you aren't messing with it. Best to move on. Your hate fuels me, which is fine. Most of these people probably don't give a rat's ass about the video I'm making right here, but I really felt like it was important to talk about. But here it is. Cheating at CSGO, obvious cheating, reports do nothing. Again, like I've already mentioned, part of this problem is Valve itself. But it's all here. I don't really need to go over most of this. I mean, you got all the cheat, showcasing it, and everything like that. So yeah, I just wanted to showcase this to you guys. I really do feel like this is really contributing to the CS2 cheating problem that we have going on right now. So yeah, I'm gonna try to sum this video up here. We're back on the Counter-Strike 2 screen. Try to sum this up best I can. This might not have been the greatest video in the world. I just wanted to bring attention to this issue. I wish that these content creators wouldn't do this, but obviously I'm not going to change anybody's mind. Cheating is not going to go away. It's going to happen. Like I said, I don't want to spread hate to these guys. They get plenty of it in their comment sections from people like me who are fed up with cheating. I'm not going to contribute to that. Yelling at cheaters does not solve anything. Cheaters are probably going to end up cheating in video games regardless. It'd be nice if Valve could, really a lot of this falls on Valve themselves. You can report as much as you can as a player, but it's up to Valve to act on it and ban these accounts as they come. Obviously, one of the biggest issues right now is that it's very easy for someone with cheats to, once they get banned, just make a new account. CS2 is free to play. Prime is probably like $7. I don't know how much it costs. I've had Prime since because I bought the game before it had Prime. But it's really easy to make another account and get straight back into it with cheats. And it probably takes Valve a bit to detect these cheats as well. So, I wish Valve would take a little bit more of a stance against this. I'm not sure what they could do in regards to the whole new account thing. It's also a problem with smurfing, which is a separate video that we might make a video on that one day. But yeah, unfortunately, this is probably a big contributing factor to the cheating in CS2. I mean, you got videos out there showcasing everything you'd want to know about them, everything they do, direct links to them, sponsors from them. It's crazy, and it's quite unfortunate for people like myself who just want to play the game legitimately and have a legit good match based on skill and not unfair advantages against the enemy team. And it also sucks to be a part of the team that has cheaters on it as well. One could say, oh, well, you're gonna win though because you have the cheater. But yeah, but it's not a deserved win. You know, it's not cool when the cheater is leading the lobby in kills and that's the only reason you're winning, you know, against the better players. It sucks for either team, whichever team the cheater's on. It sucks for everybody involved in the server to have to deal with that. And like I said, don't want to hate on these guys. Don't want any hate going to them. Please don't do any of that stuff. If any of these guys watch this video, NoHyper, TabzWare, ExLoader, I would encourage you, and I know my words probably don't mean much, maybe understand how this does suck for other people. And I will also say this: if you are cheating in these games because you don't feel like you're good enough, you can get good enough. Trust me, I'm not the best player in the world, but I'm improving every hour I put into this game, and you could too, without cheats, easily. I understand completely though that it's basically a job for you at this point. Completely understand that. I'm not going to change anybody's minds, but understand completely that this isn't meant to hate on you guys. This is meant to just bring a light on why I think what y'all are doing is a problem and causing issues for legitimate players in the Counter-Strike 2 community. I think I've covered all my bases here, or my bases. Not very good at talking today. It's also 4:30 in the morning, so that probably doesn't help either. But I think I've showcased everything that I want to in this video. Please leave your comments down below if you have any questions for me, your thoughts and opinions on the cheating problem in CS2. One other thing I'd like to say too before I go, you know, it's always one thing I see a lot of people saying on like Reddit and stuff is that, oh, a lot of people just don't understand that it's not cheats. Players are just better than them. And I understand that. But I feel like it's such a problem, especially with channels like these showcasing cheats, that you never really know if it's a cheater. You know, yeah, it could definitely be a good player. But with how easy it is to get access to these cheats and how little Valve is doing about it, there's a high probable chance that the really good ass player that's kicking your fucking ass is a cheater. And it fucking sucks to have to think that way. I hate having that mentality myself. But I see some crazy fucking weird shit in games, and it sucks. Because I play the game legitimately, and that's the best way to play it, in my opinion. And of course, people who use cheats will probably differ with that opinion. But yeah, I just wanted to add that as well. Like I said, no hate on these guys. Don't spread any hate to them. It's not what we're here for. We're just here to share my opinion and why I think this is a problem in the Counter-Strike 2 community. But that's going to be it for me today. Like I said, please leave your comments, thoughts, and opinions down below. We can discuss it in the comment sections. And that's going to be it from me. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Have yourself a good day.
Let me fucking work up in the streets. New year, new me, and I'm bringing the heat. Don't walk in my path and try to stop me, cause I'm speeding in my new 370Z. New job, new car, and I want a fucking career. And there's a fight in my way to the top of my fist. And if you get in my way, you're gonna get fucking hit. Getting to the top is the first thing on my list. Switch back to the fucking code that I've had, rapping since